الله لا إله إلا 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 الله محمد رسول الله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وأنعم على سيدنا محمد طب القلوب ودوائها وعافية الأبدان وشفائها ونور الأبصار وضيائها وروح الأرواح وسر بقائها وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. I can't say you how happy I am, how delighted I am.
It's a happy if you like.
Yes, why not? She said it for me. I'm so happy and so pleased to have had this beautiful retreat and to meet all of you here and to be enlightened and to be in the company of Shaykh Muhammad. It's really been a great privilege to listen to him, to the beautiful du'a, to the beautiful ayat that he brought for us to reflect, for us to think. Where do we came from and why are we here and what will end up with us? It's a great privilege to have all this done in a nutshell in such a short time. I'm really honored to have come and to have been with you this time. And I look forward to other occasions to see all of you again, inshallah. What I really want to say or emphasize is the thought that I have with regards to the when Allah says in his Hadith Qudsi, كنت كنزا مخفيا, and I wanted to be known, so I created. كنت كنزا مخفيا. But the thing is, it's for us really to do the job, for us to look into this treasure. Allah says, سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق. So the important thing is really for us to read, for us to do our part with regards to this treasure. It will always be treasure if we do not go, if we do not look at it. And then it says, we have to. You cannot do anything unless you get involved into this action of seeing and realizing it is La ilaha illallah, whatever you go and wherever you go. So نُرِيهِمْ آيَاتِنَا فِي الْآفَاقِ وَفِي أَنفُسِهِمْ. So نُرِيهُم, that means we will show them. So we'll show him, unless they open their eyes, they will never be able to see it. So really it's for us to open our eyes, for us to see this beautiful creation, this beautiful gift that Allah has given us all along the time, whether it is in us as human beings, as able to stand, as able to think, or as the whole of creation that Allah has put in front of us. سخر لكم السماوات ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. Everything is for us, but unless we use it, unless we dive in the sense of Tawheed, to know everything that we have, everything that will end up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It came from Him, and we are with it here, and everything will perish. كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام. Everything that we have here will perish, will go. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. That we are at a loss unless we take the opportunity while we can see, while we can think. That is the message for us to be involved in time, rather than I was this, I was that, I did this, I didn't do that, or I look forward. Nobody knows how it's going to happen tomorrow. My thought is that whatever we do is really for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the most important is the fikr, for us to think of Allah's creation. To me, this is really the real ibadah. In the Quran, there is something like 900 ayahs about science, about ilm. There's about 6 ayahs only for Hajj, 8 ayahs for Sawm, and for Salat, maybe about 125, maybe more. But for ilm, is 900 ayahs and maybe more. So really it's for us to reflect, for us to see how everything is linked with everything else, and to realize that there's nothing independent. Only Allah is Samad, that He is independent. And everything in creation that we see is really in motion, in tasbih, in zakah, in shukr and in hamid for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my thinking really is to really look deep into what is around us. Unless we see Tawheed in every aspect of our life, really we are not doing our ibadah properly, because ibadah helps us to realize Tawheed. It fine-tunes us, it removes the hijab between us and the knowledge of La ilaha illallah. And unless we try to remove these hujub, these veils, we will never be able to see clearly that Allahu ma'i, Allahu hafidhi, Allahu nadhari, Allahu hafidhi, Allahu khayran hafidha. All these aspects, that is really up to us. We have to look at it and we have to see the aspect of Tawheed. Once we see the aspect of Tawheed, it's immediately La ilaha illallah. So I hope and pray that I will be able to do that all the time. And I pray for you to do that, because this is really the real ibadah. سَنُرِيهِمْ آيَاتِنَا فِي الْآفَاقِ وَفِي أَنفُسِهِمْ. That means we have to do our work to do that. Otherwise, time passes and nothing will happen. The other thing which I really would like you to look at is this business of the qalb. Look at the ayahs in the Quran which relate to the qalb. Read this website about Tahil 7 regarding the qalb, and see if anything touches your heart, anything that comes to give you a new dimension of this term qalb, because it's very, very deep, and it's very sometimes emotional when we take about qalb, qalbi, my heart is throbbing, my heart is melting, and so on and so on. So really, I'd love to share with you is this business of going into fikr, into Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation, to know Him by knowing His creation, to know Him by His beautiful exposure of light, which is everywhere. Allahu nur as-samawati wal ard. Look at the light, not only the light outside, you go to the light which is inside the atom. Atom is full of light. And this is where everything starts with. That's the smallest item, is the atom. Allahu nur as-samawati wal ard. So Allah in everywhere, wherever is not Allah. Allah is in that, encompass everything. Everything that we can see, everything that we cannot see. Now, a lot of people ask me to say something about Shaykh Fadlallah. Shaykh Fadlallah is a man of Allah. Shaykh Fadlallah is a dear friend of mine. We've been together for a long time. We traveled to many countries. But Shaykh Fadlallah, mashallah, has the himmah and has the knowledge and has something very unique, that he can express the knowledge of Islam in English in a fashion that is acceptable, understood by people. Usually, knowledge of Quran or religion is very difficult to translate and to transmit. But Allah has given him that gift, that he can translate and also to share it and to give it. So he has the ability to pass it. When we used to travel to Pakistan and Malaysia and all these places, Shaykh Fadl did not have anything to give. And he used to say, I wish I have something to give them, so that, they would follow up whatever he was teaching them. But now, mashallah, after 20 years, there's more than 30 books that Shaykh Fadlallah has written. So please, anybody who wants to know anything about Shaykh Fadlallah is to look at the books and also to listen to the CDs or the videos, because really the message that he has, that he shares, is really a personal one which needs communication, needs an eye contact or an ear contact. So if you really want to know more about Shaykh Fadl, more about his teaching, really it's very easy. I cannot tell you, because it's for you to relate and for you to be exposed to the books that he has written or the CDs. And I tell you, anybody who has an opportunity to travel and go to South Africa, and I'm sure he will be there to welcome you anytime, not only during the times of the gatherings, but I'm sure it is any other time. So please do try if you have time and if you have ability to travel, so please do that. And if I'm there, I will welcome you. And I'm sure we would love to see Sheikh Mohammed coming to South Africa. We will have a special dance. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you, and I look forward to see all of you. I pray to Allah to enlighten your heart in every way. This light is, subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَرَحْمَتِي وَسِعَتْ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. It is His rahmah and His light in everyone, in every heart. The scientists, they look for a theory. They call it theory of everything. It means everything will be in one place. And it's already, we have it. When you just reflect on Allahu nur as-samawati wal ard, where is anywhere that is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether in His nur, whether it is His rahmah. So if it is rahmah and nur everywhere, so that is the theory of everything. Thank you very much. Thank you.